The Edo State Governor and the gubernatorial candidate contesting under the People's Democratic Party, Godwin Obaseki, has concluded his word-to-word re-election campaign in Edo's North District as he promised to bring an end to godfatherism in Edo State. During a statement on Sunday, Obaseki promised the party faithful in Ward 7, Esako West local government area that he will fight against godfatherism. As he said, on September 19, we have to tell them that Edo must move forward and bring an end to godfatherism. But the question here is that can an addict stop an addict to get over his addiction? Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki is a product of godfatherism. He served Oshomole for almost 10 years. So if he calls Oshomole a godfather, it means that he will one day become a godfather also, since he is a product of godfatherism. In my opinion, a product of godfatherism, Obaseki shouldn't be the one to end godfatherism in Edo State. So what I think should be done is that if the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, truly wants to end godfatherism in Edo State, he should give up the governorship to other contestants in the People's Democratic Party. With this, we know that the new candidate he brought is not a product of godfatherism and might not exhibit godfatherism, thereby eliminating godfatherism permanently in Edo State. Okay, what are people thinking? Let us know what they think about this, that Obaseki should give up this election so that another person will be brought in. Then they will now know that he's fighting godfatherism, because you cannot be a product of godfatherism and be saying you want to fight a godfatherism. You know, there's a video I watched and I was so laughing. I was really laughing when Obaseki was, they were asking the presenter was asking Obaseki, you know, they were speaking pidgin English. I think it's a BBC or something. They were not asking him, say, but Oshomole is your godfather. I said, no, Oshomole is not my godfather. That he helped Oshomole, that Oshomole helped him, that he used his money himself and some of his friends. They helped Oshomole. So Oshomole cannot come and say godfather. That he see a baby, that Oshomole will not say, oh, he helped you, or does it mean he was now walking on the road? Oshomole just picked. Then you say somebody helped somebody, godfather. That's Oshomole did not pick him. That not that he was walking on the road and he just called him, just come and put, you know, wear him clothes and begin to direct him. No, that he helped Oshomole. Oshomole helped him. That Oshomole is not his godfather. So I think this writer is trying to tell us that oh, if he wants to fight whatever, he wants to fight godfatherism, he has to drop this the idea of you know, vying for this position. What are we talking about? Like seriously, he should leave the this. So to prove what? I don't know whether it's to prove anything. Of course, a lot of, I think this is just a what do they call this? Wishful thinking. Yes, this is just a wishful thinking. It's not possible. You think all of them are desperate, whether is a Yamu, whether whatever, you know, is desperate. But you know, when people begin to see passion in what you do, they'll say, oh, this person is desperate. Of course, you that you are saying someone is desperate, you could be, because you are eager to do that thing. People might tell me to be something else. If you have passion for something, you know, some people can just take it as a being desperate. But I think this is just a wishful thinking to tell him to bring somebody else, or somebody should come to vie for the position from the People's Democratic Party, if at all Obaseki knows that he wants to fight godfatherism. I think this is coming from SOG Sports. Okay, that's the writer of this article, saying that, oh, he has to drop this idea of you know, of a leg, you know, not to vie for the position. Like seriously, you think politicians will do that? Even you yourself, if they ask you to drop it, you think it is easy. After you have tasted power, they not say no. Even those who have not tasted power, they know that those who have tasted power, they know what they have enjoyed and they want to be in that category, and you expect them not to vie for it. It's not going to happen. Or someone go and tell Ezeyam, oh, you have to stop this, so don't go for this. No, it's not going to happen. He tried that many times, he has not been able to win. So anything can happen at any time. That is to tell you that somebody who has passion, of course they will tell you it's passion, but some people might tell me it's desperation, because that is what we have been hearing from the other people, the other group, saying, oh, this man is so too desperate. And someone is asking this writer that congratulations, fighting godfatherism will be your major achievement in second term. You okay, somebody, okay, this person they reason like a bookie. So you want him to drop this the idea of this governorship or whatever, so that Ezeyamu can be installed by the godfather Abi. See, your argument holds no water. But it's even too late at this age and time, when it is how many weeks to this thing. Is it possible for somebody to say, oh, I don't want to go again? How did they? Okay, I'm stepping down. Okay, that is the word. I'm stepping down. Is it possible? Or you are going to do that? I think something of that nature happened during 2019 elections. We had a lot of people contesting for this for presidency, and at some point, I don't know whether some weeks, yes, some weeks, about 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks to the proper election. That was when Obi Ezekwesili just say, oh, she just stepped down. That's it. Everybody, a lot of people who really believed in her, a lot of women, some people knew quite alright that this woman will not win, but they just felt like, okay, they needed to support him. That even if she will not win, that they don't mind. All of a sudden, 2 weeks to the election, the woman just said, no, I'm stepping down. I'm not going again. Oh, a lot of people were really disappointed. Some people, maybe that was their first time, saying, oh, at this election, I must vote. I must go out and vote. And before those people's hope, dashed away. So maybe it's possible, because it was possible. And at some point, it's like INEC said, oh, no, you must contest. But I don't know whether they left the ballot box or whatever the name of the party, but nobody went there. But they said it was too late for her to say she was not interested again. So maybe if this writer is looking for such a thing, maybe that is where he's looking at, that Obaseki can forfeit this election and prove a point to who? To prove a point, so that because it's himself is a product of a godfatherism, because since he wants to help he wants to end godfatherism. So he has said it. He said Oshomole is not his godfather, and this man said it again, that Oshomole is not his godfather. Ezeyam said Oshomole is not his godfather. Everybody said Oshomole is not my godfather. And Oshomole will not tell you that I've not said I want to be a godfather, but people are saying, with your character, with everything, you don't even need to say it. Like they always say that by their fruit you shall know them. So who is not the godfather? But Oshomole said it categorically, that yes, he wanted to end, that he was beating his chest, that he ended godfatherism in Edo State. So can Oshomole say now that since he has defeated godfathers, do we still have a godfathers in Edo State? No, of course he can't say that. Whichever way, but I don't think Oshomole or Obaseki would want to give up this election. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It cannot happen. It's not going to happen until it's over. It's not over. A lot of things will be coming up before 19th of September, where this thing will be holding. The election will be holding. So guys, let's say your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know what you think about this opinion of this writer.